This is my favorite and most simple trading strategy. This not only works on low volume days, high impact news event days, Tokyo, London, New York session, but it really works on anything and everything: stocks, futures, forex, options, and crypto. This strategy is so accurate. Not only did it give me, the members and students, an 89% win rate quarter 3, but it gave us a 90% win rate quarter 2 and 90% win rate quarter 1 as well. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is hit that first link in the description, join the free signal, free telegram. Once you hit that first link in the description, as you can see right here, this is October 16th, the same day I'm recording this video. We go to the day prior. We went 1-0, catching a nice win of 4RR, 22,700 pips on US 30. Again, we took this trade live. Then we go up the next day. We went 2-0, caught a nice GU sell, caught a nice gold buy. But we go up to last week. Not only at the beginning of the week do I drop a Sunday chart analysis going over the news in my analysis, not just for what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but these analysis goes over what I see price doing throughout the entire week. And more times than not, all the charts go as projected from the beginning of the week to the end. And again, if you don't believe me, all you got to do is watch these videos. There's no cap in my rap. You can see last week we went 7-0. The week before that, we went 5-0. Right? And then we go to the week before that, we went 4-0. So we're literally on a 4-week win streak, right? But as far as how we ended last month and last quarter, go to October 3rd, you can see how we ended last month and last quarter. July, we went 17-2, August 23-2, September 16-3, ending the quarter 56-7, giving us 89% win rate, catching a total of 270,214 pips. You click to where it says subscribers. There's over 1,900 photos, over 3 years worth of receipts. You can see screenshots of student results and testimonials, as well as positions we took. We really do this over here, y'all. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all this stuff out. So this trade we're going to break down was a US 30 setup. We literally entered this and broke this down and called this out live on Friday, October the 24th. So if you don't believe me, all you got to do is watch the live stream for Friday, October 24th. It's going to be in the comment section for y'all as well. We literally had a news event Friday as well on 8:30, and not only did it go as projected before news, but as you can see, the 8:30 candlestick volume proceeded to explode to the upside, and we caught that new higher high going into the new higher high to wrap up the week. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, doesn't matter if it's a news day or not news day, this strategy works. This was a beautiful 1-to-9 risk to ratio setup, meaning whatever you would have risked, you would have made 9 times that amount. So if you would have risked $100, you would have made 8, almost $900. If you would have risked $1,000, you would have made 8, almost 9,000 off this one trade alone. So I'm about to break down exactly why we went for buys, but most importantly, why I knew price was going to continue to push to the upside before, during, and after the news event. So the first thing you have to do, and this is why I tell the members and students all the time, the first thing you have to do before you take a setup is you need to identify the trend and what cycle we are in. Now, you don't want to do this just on any time frame. You want to do this on the daily time frame. Now, I'm not saying we're trading on the daily time frame, but you need to identify the trend on the daily time frame. And the reason for that is because that's how price moves and works. Price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. So if we're going to be day trading or even scalping and intraday trading, we need to understand what's the overall bias and direction price is going. Smaller time frames only show you what price is doing at that exact moment, which is why you try to identify the trend on the same time frame you're trying to enter and exit off of, how you become victims to fake outs and liquidity sweeps more often than not. So as we can see right here, we have clear bullish momentum. We had a higher high get made here. We had a reversal. Then we had price push back up and then hit the previous high. And then we have a higher low attempted to be made right here. So since we're in the uptrend, that means we want to look for buys. Trading is not about catching every pip, every candlestick. Trading is not about bottom and top ticking. Trading is about going for high probability, high quality setups. So if we're in an uptrend, what would be the high probability, high quality setup? It would be buys. So not only do we need to know we're in an uptrend, we need to understand the part of the uptrend we're in, how to know the difference between retracement and reversal, but most importantly, we need to understand the rules of the uptrend. And that's where the price action technical analysis playbook comes into play. Price action and technical analysis playbook, it works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. Now, I give this book away for free in Playmaker University, or you can get this book separately. It says right here, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. So just like the price action technical analysis playbook said, uptrend needs to continue if we can maintain this higher low level support, but we also need to break past this resistance low and give us a new higher high. The only way we would no longer look for buys and we would look for sells is if price not only breaks the support level, but turns it back into a resistance. So now that we understand that we're in an uptrend, what needs to happen for the uptrend to no longer be valid, this is when we mark off our key price levels. All right, boom, we have our key price levels marked off. So now that we have our key price levels marked off, this is when we hop into the smaller time frame, because again, we understand what trend we're in, we know what we're looking for, we got our key price levels marked off. So now we need to go into the smaller time frame, look for our confirmations, and to see exactly where we're going to enter and exit at. And then you can also see we caught this beautiful buy setup with US 30 and YM the day prior. Again, if we go into the advanced play signal room, we go to that date, October the 23rd, you can see that we enter this buy setup in London session on the 23rd, entry SL to TP. You can see the reactions, you can see the TPs getting hit. We really do this over here, y'all. And you can also see here that the next day, which is Friday the 24th, we entered this trade at 4:32 a.m. You can see the entry to SL to TPs, and then with YM, you can see the same thing, the entry to SL to TPs, and then of course you can see the reaction to TPs getting hit. And then also, as you can see, the final TP got hit at 8:30. We had TP4 hit at 7:56, and then let them know at 8 a.m. at 7:56 was approaching the next zone, but the final TP did not get hit until 1 minute, literally as soon as the 8:30 news popped off. So again, this strategy literally works, y'all. So when we go look at the chart right here, this was at 2 a.m. right before London session open, and then we could look to the left and see that price not only broke this level on Thursday, but then later on that night turned that level from a resistance to a support, giving us even more proof that buys is the move to go for. You hear all the time where people say you can't predict news or how things are unpredictable, but again, price is not randomly doing things. It's not a coincidence that price treated this level as resistance and now is holding it as support. Just like it's not a coincidence that price was holding this level as resistance and then blew through this level as well. Just like our price held this level as support and held this level as support right here. Again, everything that's happening on the charts, everything that's happening in the markets is happening for a reason. So what I'm going to be looking for, since price did this nice push to the upside, is either for price to break above and hold this level as support and go for buys, or wait to see if price can continue to retrace, hold this low as support, and then go for buys to ride the high, to ride up to the all-time highs. So now that I know what my game plan is, all I gotta do is patiently wait to see if price is gonna meet my confirmations or not. If it meets my confirmations, I take the setup. If it does not meet my confirmations, I wait for it to meet my confirmation to take the setup. Or if it does not meet my confirmations at all, I simply just do not take the setup. The last thing you wanna do is force a setup, FOMO in, FOMO out, or just take a trade just to take a trade. Less is more. I'd rather not take a trade than take a bullshit trade. So as we can see here, price did a nice push to the downside, and then you can see here price maintained and held this level of support. So after we saw price close and maintain and held this level of support, that's when me and the member students entered the buy setup. We go to the time we entered this trade, which was 4:32, and was 4:32, 4:15, 4:30. So later after price held this level of support, closed above it, that's when me and the members hopped into this buy setup. And as you can see, after we entered that buy setup, we took a little bit of volume. We hit a couple TPs, did a nice push to the upside. But as you can see, after we hit a couple TPs, it kind of consolidated here up until New York Open. But after New York Open happened, as you can see right here, going into 8 a.m., that's when we came back to the previous highs. And then as you can see, literally as soon as 8:30 popped off, we had price spike and explode to the upside. And then the rest of New York session, price proceeded to continue to push up. Again, this is why you do not chase price, but you follow the flow of price. You know how many people went for sales during or before the news because they're trying to beat price to a reversal? Again, if we just use simple logic, if we're in an uptrend, it makes 0 sense to go for sales. Just like if we're in a downtrend, it makes 0 sense to go for buys. It's that simple, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal services or my mentorship programs, y'all already know what to do. Click those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. If you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and learning directly from me, join Playmaker University, or I recommend scheduling a one-on-one session where profitable traders and confident traders are made. Not only are you going to get my complete strategy in video format, going over how to read the charts, how to identify my key price levels, those blue and gold lines y'all stay asking me in the comment section, how to enter and exit trades, how to trade news, my scalping strategy, my secret buy and sell limit strategy, trading psychology, how to deal with wins and losses, how to scale into trades, how to never blow your account again, how to double your account every month. But you will also get daily analysis setups for life, student member group chat, daily trade recaps for life, exclusive New York lives and trading plan Zooms, and y'all gonna get my famous price action technical analysis playbook that works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. And on top of that, you're going to get the trader's mindset, mastering psychology and risk management playbook that goes over leveraging risk, mastering discipline, how to never blow your account again, learn how to trust yourself while staying cool, calm, and collected. This is what helped one of my students turn $4, as you can see, yes, to $275. That is not Photoshop. You can see he's saying right here, I followed the playbook through a Hail Mary. Shout out for all you do. This is why I always say follow the flow price and not chase price. His last dollars, he was damn near, he basically blew his account. And because he followed my teachings, trusted the playbook, he was able to turn a $4 account to almost $300 account. It's literally that simple, y'all. I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to make the mistakes. Instead, just learn from my mistakes and be successful quicker. So if you're interested in learning how to consistently not only grow your accounts, but consistent $500 to $1,000 days, click that first link in the description, watch the free trading crash course. Or if you already know you're ready to get in and lock in with me, click the link to go join Playmaker University or the one-on-one sessions, and I'll see you on the other side. Shout out to the Playmakers, man. Now, advanced play signal, we literally just had a 100% win rate last week, and this is the exact same strategy I teach in the one-on-one sessions and in Playmaker University that averages not just a 90% win rate on a weekly basis, but also on a monthly and quarterly basis as well. You see right here, 16-1, 94% win rate. You see here another 100% win rate on the week. We go to a whole nother month. You see here how we ended quarter 1 this year, 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 17-3 January, 14-1 February, March, 13-1. And if we go to how we ended last year, 2024, we literally went 181 wins, 23 losses, averaging an 89% win rate all 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. You're not gonna find any other mentorship or signaling service that does stuff like this. And not only do I call accurate signals, but I give you my entry, my SLs, my TPs. I notify you when the TPs get hit. I give y'all updates in the trades, and I drop a New York price watch list showing y'all what price is doing in that trade we're in, as well as what to expect and anticipate going into New York session, as well as other possible setups going into New York session. I go over where you should look for buys or sells. I go over specific price points and all of that good stuff, y'all. And you'll also get the advanced play signaling for completely free when you sign up and apply for one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, I make sure you earn while you learn. So not only do I teach my exact same strategy on a Zoom call on the charts just like this, but you get one session a week. Each session is an hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, y'all. So you definitely get a huge return on investment, as well as you get access to the student member group chat and the advanced play signal room. So be interested in your trading to the next level. You know exactly what to do. Hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram. I respond to all messages. See y'all in the university, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace. We out.